Okay, it's not my fault they updated China content. Welcome to another video on this channel. Today I'm going to be playing as the Zhili Remnants in Sichuan. As the Zhili Remnants, I will avenge Wu Paifu and Cao Kun and destroy the traitorous Manchu Monarchy. So let's head in. Alright, Sichuan. And I made sure that the Qing go down their monarchist path thingy, or Manchu coup, whatever, this thing, with the help of Shandong. Whatever, let's select our army first and put it right here. Now, Sichuan is a very special warlord state, because during the warlord era they had their own warlord era. They are completely divided internally, with the various factions vying for complete control over the province. We have Liu Xiang's industrial core, who rules from Chongqing in an uneasy alliance between the armament department. This is the Zhili aligned faction, which is under the control of Yang Sen and his ally Liu Conhuo. We also have the Baoding department, led by Deng Shihe and Liu Wenhui, and the remnants of the KMT and Xinhai revolutionaries, the officer department, who are led by Xiong Kewu and Lu Chao. Now, Yang Sen, let's just say, has not the best track record in terms of army management and lost a lot of battles, which made all of his rivals around him get stronger because he had to rely on them for support. But most of his support comes from the Zhili clique. That's how he's still in power, mainly. So should anything, happen with the Zhili clique, his rivals might, seize the chance and, take control of the province from him. But, of course nothing will, happen with any of the Zhili click warlords here, right? Anyway, we can basically, just build some factories, military factories, why not? This will be our starting research. I'm gonna ignore the guns for now, and I'm also gonna ignore construction because it's gonna take a while till we actually have factories to build something. Not to mention that we will, have some problems on our hands later on, but yeah. Can't really do much right now anyways, so yeah. Just gonna do the production line and then we can basically start. Well, it appears not everything is going great for our Zhili allies, apparently. Unrest in the south. It will pass, as it has done in the past. Nothing to worry about. It got worse. Marshal Sun Chuanfang shot by assassin. This doesn't bode well. It doesn't help that they already have a breakaway state. Well, we might be in big trouble. The illusion of Qing hegemony shatters. This will not go well. Chaos in the south. This is a catastrophe. The entire league has been divided and now there's a big war happening. Well, with the Zhili clique currently in a problematic state, Liu Xiang has decided to cross the Rubicon. We must stop him. And now Sichuan collapses into civil war. Not the first time. Contact Beijing at once. We need their aid. Luckily Wu Paifu sends support. At least someone still likes us. Well, with the industrial core approaching Suining, we have a few options we could, choose to deal with it. Well, since our troops are not the best, and evacuating towards Chengdu might be risky, let us retreat north to Santai and Mianyang. And she's seized by Zhili warlord. Liu Xiang manages to fend off the Zhili. It seems our flight to the north paid off. We got our troops out safely, at least. Nejiang under assault. Nejiang is of strategic importance because it is the gateway into Sichuan Basin. Now Liu Xiang is preparing to launch a final assault to seize the bridgehead. And because, I still don't really trust our troops performing well, let's let them cross, then blow the bridges. Battle of the Bridges, a victory at last. Well, as if the civil war wasn't problematic enough. Famine. Not again. Now we'll have to do some relief efforts against the famine. Let us do labor relief, because I don't really need the recruitable population, I would rather like the factory output. Let's also enact price controls and allocate government funds. Then we shall also seek support from everyone around us. Well, Liu Xiang's forces have reached our capital Chengdu. The siege of Chengdu. Sichuan's fate hangs in the balance. Well, we'll have to do something against Liu Xiang's forces, so let us choose a plan of attack. Now, because most of his troops are allocated for the siege of our capital, why don't we move towards Chongqing? It will be weakly defended. Chongqing under assault. Now we have two options. We either take up positions and bombard the city with our artillery, however giving the enemies chance to prepare, because taking up the positions might take a lot of time, or we could directly assault the city while they are unprepared. But knowing that our forces may not be, the best performing, why don't we take up positions in the hills before attacking? And with the fall of Chongqing, we have secured a great victory. And now the industrial core begins to disintegrate. About time. Well, with his army disintegrating, Liu Xiang escapes. We are victorious, and now the civil war has been won by us. Now let's finally evict the officer department and then restore order in Chongqing, and then finally bring peace to Sichuan. Well, with our army being in a poor state, we need to rely on the Baoding army to mop up the rest of the officer department. Now we can trust our alliance with them. Well, some strange reports have flocked in about Liu Conhu expanding into officer territory by sending more and more troops down south. Is he planning something? And now Tian Songyao is expanding into industrial territory. He's not on the best of terms with our governor Yang Sen, so we should keep an eye on him. And now finally, famine relief from Beijing has arrived. We have received news of shadowy meetings. Alright, what's really going on here? Terrible news. Tian Songyao pledges allegiance to Liu Conho. Investigate this now! Well, with the unexpected alliance between Liu Conho and Tian Songyao, we have received some information from Deng Xiao, who knows some valuable information about Liu's movement. Let us arrange this meeting, secretly. Well, in the meeting we received some interesting news that Liu Conho has tried getting the Baoding department on their side, or at least staying neutral. However, the Baoding department is now trying to offer assistance to us against him. But it will cost us. In return, they want guarantees of autonomy and some freer hands in implementing their economic projects. Very well, we accept your deal. Plots in the dark. We'll be ready for him. And also terrible news, the imperial coup. Another coup in China? Fires in the garrison! Spring the trap! The counter coup! A traitor's death. And now we have finally brought peace to Sichuan. Now I will not take a focus because I will not be able to complete any of them until the Zhili remnants arrive, which will then cancel my focus. With the northern Zhili losing their two most important figures, their army and high command was demoralized, so they stood no real chance against the Jing coup, especially with the help of the Shandong warlord. Now a wounded Marshal Wang Qingbin, with revenge in his eyes, has arrived in Sichuan, pleading to Yang Seng to make a last stand in Sichuan, last stand to the rightful government of China. And now the Zhili remnant path begins. This is now their new focus tree, which looks more interesting, honestly. So yeah, let us rally the Zhili remnants. Well, the internal politics of the Zhili clique were very divided, and this has come to show now, with most of the civilian leaders rallying behind Yan Huiqing. This now reveals some growing rifts within the Zhili clique. We cannot be divided now, and now remnants of the Zhili army have arrived. They're mainly irregulars, so not really the best troops. So let's reorganize the remnant divisions. This will cost us a bit. Well, let's do modernization of the desperate. And now more and more Zhili officers will trickle in. Let us not rely on German support, because they have placed this treacherous monarchy in our hands in the first place. Let's use our friends on the Golden Waterway. And now the last relief effort will be done, which will finally end the crisis. Now we have to recover. Oh, we still have opium as our problem, so let's eradicate it from the province. And our reorganization has been complete. Now we receive less divisions, but they are, you know, normal infantry now, and actually not that bad. And we even gain a veteran division, Marshal's 23rd. Let us recruit the silent workhorse. A plan against opium. Let's get started. I don't have that much political power, so I'm not gonna take this immediately. Now let us try and secure some allies here and there. Well, the people, well, with people I mean the Discord dwellers, have decided that we should go a more militaristic way. The return of Tianjin. The scale of corruption. It's that bad? Well, you already know what's gonna happen. Let's purge the administration. And let's set some more help to future allies. And even more problems. Addiction to opium. We'll need to deal with this sooner or later. The rise of the Scion of Tianjin. Now, Wang shall take up the mantle and destroy the treacherous Qing Empire. Repentier until it is done. Let's now restore the 1923 Tsakun constitution. And sadly, the Kumul just spawned a million troops out of nowhere, and I could not really, snake to their stuff here and make them cap. Let's get the education reformer as our third advisor. We got this from our focus here. And after sneaking around the troops somehow, they kept. Maybe one ally I will still get, hopefully. Let us get the Bauding click as our Futurist. Okay, that's a weird alliance. New blood in new water. Marching to the future under Marshal Wang. And let's now look for allies because they are currently being attacked. And, you know, maybe I can, you know, get them allied and then be at war with these guys, kill them. And then we can deal with the Qing. Never mind, we need to be neighbors. Yeah, should have guessed so. Also, I could buy foreign arms, I just noticed. So why don't we do that? Alright, I've now converted all of my irregulars into normal infantry template, the one we get normally here. And then I have the mountaineers just separate here. And this is my main push division. Now our legitimacy is right now this backwater haven, and this says it will do it from rising to under the marshal. Yet I have to get that from rising, like I still have to get that rising one. I don't know if there's gonna be conflict or something, so I actually wanted to attack them now, but just in case there is, I'm gonna actually do this first. It's also hire Russian Civil War veterans because our generals get experience. And we get a land doctrine reduction cost. Let us now prepare the final offensive. And now, homecoming of vengeance. And now let's do this to get a small bonus against the Qing government. And of course we shall immediately declare war. And now let's do some industry stuff. Let's also get Wang Chengbin as our chief of army, because he has army offensive. Well, they're doomed, but I can't really do anything against that. Well, the Feng Chen are now attacking them, which I don't really like. Great news, we have reconquered Xi'an, the old Chinese capital. And now they do their stupid uprising stuff and fuck up my front line. Great, I love this. The fall of Wuchang, where it ended and where it shall begin again. I'm just hoping they don't attack me. Oh, let's hope they go for that. I mean, it would make sense, they are at war, so that will make them, you know, more likely to do that. Ah, they actually did do that. Okay, that's great for me. Now we are about to recapture the former seat of our Jade Marshal, Le Yang. Le Yang retaken. If only Wu could see us now. Well, slowly but surely we are pushing towards Baoding and Beijing. Oh well, captured Beijing apparently. Okay, it's easy for me now. What then? Now I'm gonna give them Beijing. I could take it probably, but they will immediately get a war goal against me and I don't want it. Because of our momentum. Beijing is right in front of us. We cannot falter. Now, do we? Okay, we still get some stuff here and there. Okay, great. That's great. Now, I'm seeing a justification coming from, the Guangzhou federal government. So I'm gonna not be happy about that. So anyway, let's try get Shaanxi first after we do this. And now all under the auspicious cloud. Remembering the king of Baoding. Our nation marred by damnable conflict. I am going to increase conscription because I'm gonna have manpower problems of occupation. Alright, let's now demand Shaanxi's submission. Let's see if they will accept or want war. Probably war, yeah, of course. What else? And now, due to our, the opium thing, or promote crop production, whatever, that triggers this, we get this removed a bit earlier, which is great. Now I do attack them now, and let's try and capture Taiyuan immediately. It'll work perfectly. They kept, I didn't even have to capture all their stuff, okay. More land for me. Alright, we're gonna kill the Federalists now, and afterwards just gonna build up and then kill the Fengtian. Let's get Lu Xiangting, because he's an infantry expert. We also dealt with all the other problems with our opium spread thing now. Now we only have to, decrease it. Why did they join? No, they didn't join the Japanese. What the fuck? No. We're doing this again. No, not now. Not now. Did they... Wait, can they actually peace out with them? No, that's not what we want, man. That's... I have to. It's still gonna look ugly now, but I don't care. This is shit, man. Of course we're gonna join your United Front. Our United Front, whatever United Front. Are they at war with them? No, okay. I'm gonna use these troops just to got them ports. And not just mine, because, they tend to not do that. And I'm gonna send our best units into the north and try to defeat the Japanese there. I just noticed they have 0 divisions here. Where is your army? What the f... They have a fucking bigger army than you. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not their core. How are they alive? Okay. No, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh yeah, they still have Chengde. Yes, they still control that. Okay, okay, top priority, don't let Chengde fall. I think they will captain. I swear to God, if they land down there and Qing, I'm going to be very mad. I'm not gonna allow this, my friend. I'm gonna send these troops up there, and I'm gonna recruit some more, in case they do another landing. That's gonna be great if, yep, we get the supply up here, because, I know they have no supplies here, right? Now, is it without supplies? They recaptured it because, no supply connection, because I can't get through the railway, because, when they force attack our last stand, it's so great, man. But after they've done some force attacks and, drained their resources, we are now pushing them finally out of the supply up here, and this time it is connected with our railway. So it probably, won't be a problem with supplies then. More troops join our front line. Do I have equipment for more? Not really, so actually I can buy some. Now, last time I have to press a decision here, so great. Let's recruit 4 more. But they're also sending more troops away now because they've just declared war on the Germans. That is great. Naval invasion where? Up here, that's not a problem. I have troops there. Alright, time to encircle some Japanese divisions now. Yeah. Goodbye. Shenyang has been recaptured. Prohibitionist victory! And now we're gonna have a province free from opium. Siam asks for peace. Great. I have no problem with that. Alright, that should be the deal with these guys finally. These are the casualties so far. They have taken a lot, especially with their failed naval invasions. However, I also, I got a bit battered up there here. Just to push them, somewhere a bit satisfied. Now the last thing I want to do is probably capture this railway right there, so that I can cut off their supplies to the north. But I'm now gonna get rid of the cheap planes that I didn't really wanted for the Japanese war, but they're usually just to deal with the warlords quicker, but against the Japanese they just, they die immediately. So let's replace them with better fighters, finally. I just realized it fucked it up. Now this is what I wanted, so I got it now. Now we just need air experience for the other one. Oh yeah, now that Siam is gone, I can trade with these guys normally. I've done most of the industrial stuff there, and now I'm gonna do some army things here and there to boost my army. I'm gonna go to Northern Doctrine because the Southern Doctrine doesn't seem, it's more defensive, honestly. If you're wondering why I'm not really doing anything right now, I'm waiting for supply to be built because, you can see this is a supply dead zone. Actually, even if I capture this railway here, I will still get supplies through their military access from Transfer because this is connected. You might not show it with that, but you see it on the map. Alright, time for an offensive finally. You don't need that much troops there. Alright, we split their forces in 3 parts actually now. I didn't notice. Well, anyways, I will finish them off and then push into Korea. Actually, probably can just push on every front. Well, first thing is clear up here. Sadly, they are not really encircled because, they can shoot through here with their military access. And now these troops are encircled, so let's kill them off. Goodbye. Also up there. Yep, they are dead here too, finally. Alright, that clears the Japanese out finally, and also let's try and get Korea from them, which they will give to me, thank you. Now through that they have actually, lost a few troops here and there. They have gained, I think they doubled their forces, but that does not really matter that much because I have way more military factories now. My industry is the best out of all of them. Yeah, should be easy then. Oh, and I have paratroopers, so it's of course gonna be very easy. Let's recruit more troops then. Let us also now land in Taiwan for our troops. While the rest of the country is, still a shithole. Let's just say Sichuan is an industrial power base now. Oh, and during the war in Manchuria, I've changed my mountaineer divisions to my normal template because I needed a special unit slots for my paratroopers. Yeah, the template is, by the way, this. If I haven't shown it, I think I did show it, just in case, and the paratrooper template is this. Can I actually anti-air? It's too costly. That's fine. Finally, our army is now fully modernized. And now, finally, Japan asks for peace. Well, let them keep their pathetic home island. I don't need this. I'm happy with what I got now. So now the United Front will disband. Question, can I send my troops away from there before that happens? Let's find out. Okay, and I can hold the event until my troops are out of Korea. I don't have that much convoy, so that will take a while to I'm splitting them from there to there, so yeah. Now we start with a truce, right? I have a truce until 19th December. Then we'll see in December, I guess. Oh, end of the international mandate. Oh yeah, Japanese were in charge of that, by the way. That's why. So yeah, that's great, but it's in their hands now. However, that means I now have my civilian factories free again. Alright, fate of Taiwan. Let's just give it to the Japanese again. Why not, you know? Of course, assimilate. And, you know, we can also just give Korea back to Japan. We don't need it, right? No, they're also liberated. Funny that I have this option. Well, I know with whom I'm going to be at war immediately after the truce ends. Also now I have my entire army converted to this. We have 1.3 million men in the field. It's great. Now I did almost, forgot to look at the date, but it's, they were fine. They didn't declare war though, even though my troops were on the border, so I'm thankful for that. However, now we will be destroyed. Alright, Hunan's dead, and Yunan's gonna follow them with that. Alright, these guys go up there, the rest will deal with Anqing. Let us now finally cross the Dai River. Attack the Fengtian government. Now we're gonna do the usual thing of, just doing this, but their main army is down there, so I won't kill that much units. However, I will have an open front line then. Now I'm gonna have 10 of my units be up there, and then, hold Korea up there, so that their army just, that they have to keep their army there, basically. Now I'm just gonna wait till they're fully entrenched, and then I'm gonna declare war. Also, the front line now is just notice, I'm just gonna push into there to get, the victory points that they now have there. And yeah, we can begin the war now. Let us now do Sinhai all over again. Well, we're pushing into Manchuria and they've lost that much troops. How did they lose more troops? Okay, good job guys, good job. I've just pushed into here to, get that thing here and there. I'm probably not gonna, activate the battle plan. I'm gonna wait with the elections until I, have unified the country. They're very close to capping. I don't have supplies down there, which sucks, so I can't really capture Guangzhou. Oh, this should be enough then, right? If I capture these few tiles up there. Yep. Okay. I think Qian are now done. Oh, no. I thought they kept with... They just changed their color to green. Only one more problem to deal with. That's Anqing. Let us now finally return to Beijing. Alright, let's now finally push into them with our full might. And now Nanjing will fall, and probably will not be the end of them. They will still have, Moscow because of all the cities down here. But let's try and change that. I feel like after Guangzhou falls, they will probably yeah, definitely. Yeah, there they go. Goodbye. Where did they get the navy from? I mean, it's 2 ships, but did they build a navy? Really? Anyways, this is finally enough. We can now declare the reunification of China, finally. The Zhili unify China against the odds. Zhili have shown that they cannot be defeated. And now we are the Republic of China. 5 races under one union forevermore. Let's declare a permanent capital. We shall of course choose Beijing. Let us demand the submission of the Marklik. And now, after a long wait, let us finally have elections of the victorious. Reinvigoration of Chinese democracy. No more. Today marks a new day in our nation's history. No more do we bow to militarists, to warlords. No more do we allow democracy to be placed in the guillotine. The monarchy is gone, and so too shall autocracy follow. Those were the words echoing from Huang Fu on the outskirts of the National Assembly in Beijing. Proof of our legacy. They know when to not refuse. Rise of the diplomat. All forward with the diplomatic corps. Tianjin's candidate. Tianjin carries the Zhili legacy. Culmination of the great struggle. Welp, Gao sweeps the assembly. Let's eradicate the concessions and then tie up loose ends. Now Gao Lingwei is our leader and president. He's the squire of Tianjin. But the concessions have to be returned. They accept it. Now let's see if Portugal will do the same. Well, they refuse, so let's seize their concessions. Well, Portugal abandons its concessions. Wansui. Let us now do some of these focuses right there. Let's demand the Kumul Khanate's annexation, the last bastion of restorationists. Well, they demand autonomy, but we don't trust them. War it shall be. Let us destroy them. Oh, and that's the end of the Kumul Khanate now. Goodbye. Why can't I fully annex them immediately? Game, come on, man. Oh, the fate of Xinjiang. Let us... Why can I quest? Let's assimilate Xinjiang into our territory. Alright, let's demand the annexation of both Tibet and Mongolia. Oh, we shall not accept autonomy. Time to crush them. Did I? Yeah, I did, okay. Well, Tibet falls first, and Mongolia will soon follow them. And there goes Mongolia. For God's sake. Game. Stop. Now, you see that Mongolia lacks a certain territory up there. However, I've planned for that. Already justified. Because they're already losing to Germany, let's exploit that and hope that they don't capture these two cities, because then Russia will immediately cap. Wait, did I just see that right? That's rare forming. Now let's do the last integration and also assimilate our new territories into the Republic. That's some weird coalitions. Alright, let's declare war now and push into Russia. And now the Mark-click is also integrated. Now, I have done a certain thing right now, which is justify on a Union of Britain. Now you might be asking why. They don't have any territory you want, right? Well, there's another thing I want, and that's join the Reichspakt. However, I can only do that if I'm at war with, you know, Russia and someone else of these 4 other nations. So, yeah, that's why I did that. Now we can join the Reichspakt. Russia's not having a great day. Hope we, you know, pushed a bit far here and there. Just a tiny bit. Let's hope they will cap soon. I have, you know, upgraded some railways here and there, mainly to, you know, good supplies through there. Now, Moscow has fallen, and I'm scared that the scripted peace thing will trigger. I don't know who gets the event, because, you know, I did get the event too as Ukraine, meaning it's, you know, it's not, you know, them getting it. It's just, I don't know what specific thing has to be for you to happen it, but they won't even accept me getting anything here. Okay, well, that sucks. I can't really do a thing about the scripted piece. That sucks. Now, just in case I don't get the territory because of the scripted piece, I'm gonna add a claim there, so, you know, that will be transferred to me. And of course, the scripted piece happens, and I didn't even get that with the claim. Okay, cool to know. I'm gonna do this though, because, you know, I did all the thing here. Alright, I'm still gonna join against the Japanese. I'm just gonna wait till I get my actual air before I jump, and the game just says, oh, your entire paratroopers just got shredded. Goodbye. Why is there no supplies? Hello? Is this because... Where are they actually? Where's their capital? Is it? Probably. Yeah, doesn't. Probably that's why the supplies suck ass. Because it's dependent on the nation here, and because their capital is completely surrounded by hostile water and all their supplies are getting sunk. That means I don't get supplies. I love the supply system, by the way. Have I ever said that? Like, that's the only thing why we don't have supplies here. This just doesn't, otherwise it doesn't make sense, man. Alright, paratroopers landed, finally. Could do that, so yep. Do I still have? No, that's open, okay. Because now I can send these guys into here. Well, the entire south is now under my control. Now we just have to push towards Tokyo, and then they will probably cap. And now they capitulated. Great. Well, luckily I got all the war score, and now I can also take their navy. Haha. Dude, what? They'd rather put their front line on France and make battle plans there, which they will never use, instead of invading Britain. Come on, man. That's really... You have good relations with them. What are you doing? Alright, landed though. They get a bit battered. Can't really do that. You see all the planes flying here. At the moment when the goddamn Chinese have to invade Britain because someone is too incompetent to do that. They would rather want to kill their friend France. Oh, that was fast. Let's just push in. I don't think they can't put up much of a fight with my air force there now. This is goodbye Union of Britain. Could have been killed ages ago, but you know, no, we have to have battle plans on France. Was it that hard, Germany? Was it that hard? That's all I was able to take. Why? Where are my annexation? Oh wait, I know where I know. What? Austria? Okay. Man, so funky. Alright, my game crashed now 3 times because of the Philippines peace deal. And I don't know why. So I'm just gonna do this. Because I really wanna be done with war. Okay, I did not want that, but I'll take it. I just wanna finally be able to release the nations I conquered. That's all I want. So yeah, that's why I mostly don't play this far into the game in Kaiserreich. Because at some points it's just a bit, you know, too laggy. And can lead to crashes, apparently. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna end it here. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And see you next time. Goodbye. Yeah, America, cynicalist one as always.